this is my rant about copyright claim. And if the reactor internet world wants to cancel me, that's fine. Okay. Artists don't own their music. Okay. Record labels own their music. How do I know this? Because all of my videos that are copyright claimed by the record label. That's the people that are making the money off of the video, not the artist. Okay? So unless someone's an independent artist, that's why my Scion videos don't get copyright claimed. Because they're not part of a big record label. They're independently producing their stuff. Now, in the situations like that, I wouldn't mind giving Howard Jones that, $7 I'm gonna make off that video? Like, I wouldn't mind doing that. The bottom line is that record labels are losing money. The music industry is losing money. And they are trying to find a way to suck as much of revenue from anything as they possibly can. And the thing about it is, it's their material. It's copyright claimed. There's laws. That's why people have teams of lawyers that go after this kinds of stuff. But and there's part of me that's like, yeah, this is your content. You should be able to make the money off of someone else using it, like right? But as far as like the blocking goes, I mean, that just has to do with the fact that there is a system in place, a software that the sound goes through, and they're like, oh, I have detected that you are using sounds that are similar to this, and therefore we will copyright claim it, right? But I will say this. The only thing, I've contested claims before, but make sure if you're a YouTuber, you don't contest claims, because God forbid you think that you have it under fair use and you don't, and then you get a copyright strike. So if you, I've contested a claim for Netflix before. And Netflix, the Goliath of Netflix, is the only thing to have ever been like, yeah, you're right. Been like, yeah, no, this is fine. And given me the $4 on that video. I think it was the Witcher, the Trail to the Witcher reaction video, whatever. And Netflix, though. And so I think that's something that you need to keep in mind is like, obviously Netflix wants to get paid and like wants their money, and they have a lot of copyright content, right? But there's something about the music industry that wants to nickel and dime you to death. And that's what I feel about it. So, and I think also that's why I had that issue that one time a band reached out to me and was like, hey, would you do a reaction to this? And I was like, all right, cool. Will you whitelist the video? And they were like, yes, it's available for reaction. I'm like, I'm just making sure that we're speaking the same language, because I am saying whitelisting the video, which means that they take their copyright claim off of it. And you are saying available for reaction, which means it's not going to get blocked. So I feel like we are not talking about the same thing. But when I put the video up, it was copyright claimed. But the band was who reached out to me, not the record label, because I have record labels email me too, and they can whitelist stuff. But the band emailed me, and I was like, you do not have the power over your property. You don't have the intellectual property of you don't possess it. And so they can't do anything about it. They're like, oh yeah, will you do a reaction, please, and thank you? And I'm like, sure. So, yeah, so I'm probably going to change my policy about that kind of stuff. I also want to make sure, I'm probably going to have like an email that I send out to people if people ask me to do reactions, and it's just like, listen, email me, get your record label to email me, and just so you know, I'm going to say whatever I want about it, because I always kind of feel a little bit of pressure to not be negative, but I kind of feel a lot of pressure to not be negative a lot of the time because of trauma from the Falling in Reverse video. but even though I wasn't negative in that video, but whatever, it's fine. Everything's fine. It's great.